Skill sheets. Some of you have already turned in skill sheet 12. That's fine. But we're going to start with skill sheet 12 and go through the skill sheets. Skill sheet 12. It's the kind of easy self-explanatory one. You number the 21 things. You just write the numbers in the circles. Tells you down here to find the answers on page 342, 343. This one is due tomorrow. I haven't written on the board yet, but this one's due tomorrow. So that's that. That's pretty easy. Self-explanatory. Moving on. Skill sheet 13. This is the crossword puzzle over chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Guys, work on this a little bit at night. Work on it during study halls. So if you get stuck on one, you can come to me on Tuesday after you've had study hall in the morning, or come to me Thursday during class after you've had study hall in the morning and go, I have no earthly idea. And I'll either flat out tell you or I'll point you in the right direction. Because, you're trying to find stuff in 5 chapters. But remember, if it has anything to do with Canada, it's in chapter 3. If it has to do with the Plains or Indians that you're like, I never heard of them, look in chapter 5, because we haven't read chapter 5 yet. If it has to do with kind of introduction type stuff, that's chapter 1. Tundra's chapter 2, but I don't know if there's the one question, permanently frozen ground. That's in chapter 2. But your largest river in North America, largest river in number and volume of water, all of that's going to be in that chapter 1, that weird introduction one where they shoved a bunch of stuff together. We're not working on it right now, Noah. We're listening to me explaining things. So that's this one. Everybody got that? This is not going to be due until Friday. This one, not hard if you listen to me. If you do not do this one exactly like I tell you to do it, number 1, I won't grade it, because it'll be too hard for you and it'll be too hard for me to grade. Number 2, you will totally bomb it. If you do it with me, not a problem. First of all, on skill sheet 14, you use this box up here to color skill sheet 15. That's just like we did on the last one. All right, we're going to skip everything in this paragraph. We'll come back to it. Number 1, the answer is Minnesota. It's hard to look at the map and figure it out. Number 1 is Minnesota. So for number 1, write Minnesota. Yeah, I'm just not. Okay, so for number 1, write Minnesota.
The Mississippi River would begin in Mississippi.
No, it ends in Mississippi. It starts up at the top, and it's hard to tell where it starts in the top. So I'm telling you, it starts in Minnesota. It dumps out into the Gulf of Mexico.
Why is it called the...
Because that's where it dumps out. It's into the Gulf of Mexico, down at Mississippi.
Why isn't it the
Don't just, no. All right. 2, you have 1 answer. 3, 1 answer. 4, 1 answer. Number 5, right beside it, right on the bottom, or you can just put on the bottom. There are 10 answers to number 5. Don't even think of squishing all 10 answers anywhere near number 5. You'll write them on the bottom. So for number 5, 10 answers, you write them in that white space on the bottom. And if you don't write them in the white space on the bottom, I'm not grading it. Number 6, write on back. I will explain, but not yet. So for number 6, just write on back. Number 7, 1 answer. Number 8, there's nothing for you to answer, so put an X on it. Number 9, 3 answers. Number 10, 1 answer. Number 11, 2 answers. 12, 2 answers. Number 13. List 2 central states that have panhandles.